Welcome to the Option 2 tutorial. The Option 2 Google form lets parents select a very specific time versus a chunk of time for signing up for conferences. A couple of deadlines. This deadline for this Google form to be sent out is the 21st of September. This allows you to meet as a team the next week on the 28th, figure out who hasn't filled one out, all of that, get all of those dates filled in, all those missing students, so that by October 5th you can send out the official invitation. Like I've said in other tutorial videos, your options are always to go to the website or to go to the staff share. If you're on the website, you're going to go to Sample Google Forms and you're going to scroll down to Option 2. The first thing that you're going to want to do is open up Option 2. Go ahead and click Edit this form. Go to File, make a copy. And then I'm going to go ahead and retitle mine. And then once I have that done, you want to make sure that you've got, I have it set to make a spreadsheet, but you want to just double check that you have a spreadsheet. So you're going to click Responses, change response destination, make sure that it's made a new spreadsheet, and then if it hasn't or you want to add it to an existing spreadsheet, you can do so from there. Then I'm going to go ahead and move it in and make sure it's in the correct folder that I want it in, so I don't just leave it there in that Lex folder. From here, I'm going to make any edits I want, whether I want to edit the way it looks or I want to edit any of the information that I have. We are going to be sending out the YouTube link that the parents will be able to access. You could always choose to embed a video link, very easy to do, so that parents know what they're signing up for. You want to go down here, and the first thing you're going to want to change no matter what is your homeroom teacher name, so make sure that you have that updated. And then the next thing that you're going to want to do as a team is to discuss this add-on called Choice Eliminator. All you have to do is go to Add-ons, Get Add-on, Choice Eliminator, and then click Start. Once I've clicked Start on my Choice Eliminator, I'm basically saying that I only want these options to be selected a certain amount of times. So I'm going to go to Please Select a Date or Time. I'm going to hit Eliminate Choices, click Choice Options. And within Choice Options, I'm going to be able to scroll down through here and say, okay, well, 1 p.m. I want 6 people to be able to come. I want 6 people. And I can go down the line saying 6 to 8 people all the way down. And maybe by the time I get to my last 2 slots, I want only 3 options available and maybe no options available for that last time slot so that I have a cushion for parents. And maybe I want to keep that one as a full one. You want to make sure you change that one to 0 just in case. And then once again, you might decide as a team that you don't want to have any early mornings, or you might want to limit the amount of early mornings. I'm just going to go through and make my life easy and just go ahead and make it 6 all the way down. And then once again, once I get to that bottom, I'm going to make sure that I lessen my times so that way I can allow for my parents not to be there super late. Also, you might decide, like as our team, sometimes we like to leave a cushion around lunch and dinner just to make sure that we're back in time and that kind of thing. So you can edit that as much as you want. Remember, 6 to 8 is really what we're shooting for there, so feel free to modify that. Then you want to scroll up to the top and click Save. What this allows is that when parents come in and they sign up, after 6 have been selected in that time slot, the time slot disappears and it doesn't let them sign up for that time slot. So that helps us out quite a bit when you're having a selected number of slots available for your parents. So after I've done that, then I'm just going to go ahead and I can just go and click Send Form, or I can view the live form and double check to make sure this is what I want. I'm going to copy and paste this link into an email to my parents to sign up for their conferences. We're going to have a couple of template emails available on the website for you guys in case you just want to copy and paste and then edit from there. But I've got this template ready to go, so all I have to do is go here, add the hyperlink, add that link for my Google form, go ahead and blind copy all my parents in there, click send, and I'm good to go. All of my conferences have now been sent out. I just have to wait for the information to come in. Once you are waiting for all of the information to come in, you're going to be able to keep track of submissions. Oh, didn't mean to do that. You're going to be able to keep track of submissions using the spreadsheet. So now I'm just going to dig around a little bit. And of course I have 2 test forms because, you know, that's life. So I think this is the test form I was using just now. Yep, option 2. View responses, here we go. And once again, if I'm afraid the spreadsheet's not in the right spot, I can always go to File, move to Folder, and make sure it's in the correct spot. Once I'm in here, it's awesome because it'll automatically populate with all of your parent information, student information, and the time they went of their conferences. Now, once you have all of your information, you're probably going to still want to make it in that same spreadsheet format that we're used to. So once again, on the Google Drive, you can go through the staff share or you can go through the packet resources. Either place, you will find a spreadsheet. So I'll show you what it looks like here. Of course, I've already left my staff share. So in the staff share, you're going to notice that it is just right there, Learning Expo spreadsheet. Once again, open it up. Once again, File, make a copy, 7 Falcon. And once I have my copy and I've put it, once again, put it in the correct folder and all of that kind of stuff, then all I have to do is get my data from the Google Form spreadsheet. I don't like to mess too much with the actual spreadsheet in the Google Form, so what I do is I click down at the bottom and then I go ahead and copy it too, and then I find my 7 Falcon spreadsheet right here, and then it adds it as a tab in this already created spreadsheet, which I appreciate. Within this spreadsheet then, I'm going to be able to go in and enter in all of my students' information. I can even step it up a notch, and on this section, I can add an add-on called Roll Call. I can hit Start. The row call will go ahead and I can select Divide by Homeroom Teacher, Sort and Update, and it'll create a whole new tab all the way down here, one for each of my homeroom teachers. So then I could just say, hey, when you have a chance, homeroom teachers go in and enter in the student information into the spreadsheet. Now, as a team, you can decide if this is their set time, or you can choose to email parents and say, hey, I only have 1 slot at 7 a.m. Is there any way I can move you around so that way you have a more comfortable conference experience, or whatever that you want to email out. But once you have all of your information entered, I just like to make sure that I can visually see how everything's going to work out. Once I have all that info ready to go, I can go ahead and send my mail merge. Now, I can send my mail merge from this slot right here once I've copied in my Google Forms. So once I've copied in these responses, then I already have everything ready to go. For the mail merge, this allows an email to be sent that's a template email that you'll create and uses all the information in this spreadsheet. And with the click of just one button, really, you're going to send a parent email out to everyone. Now, what I would go ahead and do from here is I might simplify the names of my titles, and I think that I did simplify my last column in my example email. So you first want to create a draft email, not a real email, a draft email. Notice that I've even included, those carets or the less than and greater than signs that will fill in from the spreadsheet. So all I have to do is say caret, student first name, and then I can make those easier. I just want to make sure that it matches up perfectly with the top of the spreadsheet that I am using to populate my mail merge. Once I have my email sent, you'll notice that I changed that to date and time. So I'm going to want to make sure that this says in the exact same way that it says it in the email. I want to make sure it says it there. So date and time. And I have it set up so that the date and time automatically populates as like Wednesday, October 21st, so that way it's easy to read. I also have my template email set up to come from the homeroom teacher. It's up to you if you want it just to come from your team or have your homeroom teacher's name also populated within the email. Once again, we'll have a sample email posted on the website. So once I have all my forms and I'm ready to send my mail merge, whether I'm sending it from the original response sheet or maybe I've copied it into a new spreadsheet and I'm ready to go, then I'm going to go ahead and click Add-ons. I'm going to go ahead and go to yet another mail merge, which you need to add. So if you haven't added it yet, you'll need to get add-ons, add yet another mail merge. And then I'm going to start mail merge, and that's all I have to do. You're limited to 1,500 emails using this app every day, so you should be fine. I'm going to go ahead and select the draft that I want of my email. I can select my sender name, however I would like it to show. And then I also am probably going to want to track the emails opened, and that's awesome because it does it in the spreadsheet. So you can see when parents get the email and in case it goes into a spam folder. Once you are ready to go, all you have to do is click Send Emails. It's awesome. It sends right away. I can actually really quickly search here for you guys so that you can see a mail merge test that I have sent. So here's an example for a guy named Jim. So, dear Shane Morse, conferences are coming soon. Thank you for taking the time to fill out the form. Jim's conference will be Wednesday, October 21st at 1:20 p.m. Really nice. It fills it all in for you, and it looks really professional. So once your email is sent, then you just, once again, just want to make sure that your forms are all set up, your spreadsheet's all set up with your information in a nice, easy-to-use format. Don't forget, especially if you're using this format, to still communicate using Sherry Batliner's list of sibling and blended families. Still make sure you're confirming, because my team might be using this format, but maybe 8 Green isn't using this format, and I might have a sibling on 8 Green, and I want to communicate with them to make sure that we get appropriate conference times set up for our parents. Well, that was quick, but hopefully it all made sense. If you've got any questions, make sure just to pause through and work your way through this video, or let me know and I will be glad to help you out. Thanks so much, and good luck and happy conferencing.